Sister convinces me to finally get out of my shell. Sister is fairly attractive, annoying bubbly personality. Anon, just go to the beach with the family and you look like you need a tan anyway, lol. Decide I need to finally confront my robot personality and just do it. Go to the beach with my sister. Think we can get some bonding time just to hang out. Parents having a good time sitting by the beach. Walking with my sister and a bunch of guys are leering at her. They start walking over to me and her, completely ignoring me, obviously flirting with her. She starts talking to them. Sis, I thought we were gonna hang out, WTF. Anon, I'm just gonna hang out with these guys for a little bit, I promise I'll be back. She literally partied with them for 3 hours and left me in the dust to just sit and watch the waves go by. I'm back home now, I just wanted to have a good time with my family and here I am, sobbing in my room like an effing loser. Why is life so effing bad? Forget no bitches, imagine having no friends. Be me. I have just one best friend who's a girl when I was 7. We grew up with each other and went to the same school. We played together and were always with each other no matter what. I helped her with school and she did the same to me, and she was always there whenever I needed her. 7 years later, she moved out from our neighborhood. We didn't have phones, so we couldn't communicate with each other or stay in touch. I was never able to make a new friend like her or forget what she meant to me. 8 years later, I found her private social media accounts through her sisters. My sister knew her, but I didn't know that. Having doubts, should I talk to her again? What if she forgot me and we weren't really friends as I thought? Sending the friend request after many hours of thinking, she accepted me and instantly remembered me and who I was. Oh, that's so wholesome. It went in a completely different direction than I thought it would, but it's such a nice surprise. Be me level 30. Have wife but no friends. Live in the middle of nowhere. Bad internet, can play online, so drift with friends I did have. Have cozy job that I love, thankfully. Find happiness in single player games again. Finish the Dark Soul after years of putting it off. Later, playing comfy game on couch with wife. Wife watching Samurai Jack in 144p. A foolish samurai warrior. F yes! Jack's loneliness in the future makes me realize something that bums me out. Confide to wife that I have no friends, but otherwise I feel like life is good. She hugs me and lets me pick what we watch on TV next. I don't know why, but I'm okay with this. Although I wish somebody would have warned me that everyone would vanish after their 20s. Other old dudes, what's it like for you being 30 plus? Be me 35-year-old. Got rich from crypto a few years ago. Don't really spend any of the money because I'm frugal. A year ago decided that I want to get married and have kids, but no idea how to socialize or how to meet girls. Make a new company. Put an ad saying I'm hiring people for a secretary position. If I'm interested in the girl, I'll book an interview and ask for a few personal questions to see if we would be good together. If I think we would be good together, I then hit them up on Instagram or similar social media. I have been dating a girl I met like that for the past 3 months already and it's been going great. Should I tell her about the entire scheme or just pretend it never happened? My company stopped hiring ever since we started dating. God damn, that's some top-level CEO rizz. Can't even be a loner. Be me socially awkward British person. Moved to a new school for 6th form. Final 2 years of school. Be literally the only person from my secondary to move to said school. Ugh, I have to make new friends. Find group I hang out with during lunch. No chemistry or common interests with them, but I don't want to be seen eating alone during lunch, so I sit with them. Just before the end of half term, they say I'm making them uncomfortable. Fair, I wasn't really talking with them, just being near them on my phone. Spend time over half term hanging out with friends outside of school. Get back to school and develop a thing where I go to Coop to buy food, then go to a bench in between the school and Coop and eat my food there and then walk up the rest of the way to school. Entire process takes up entire lunchtime, bar 15 minutes when I play games on school PC. I'm listening to music and texting friends through whole journey, so I'm happy. Not many people go to the Coop. Underrated AF. None do it daily and all of the people that go to the Coop go a different route that doesn't cross the bench, so social anxiety is eliminated. Repeat this daily. Going to McDonald's every once in a while is a treat. Actually quite happy and fulfilled being a loner during school and hanging out with friends on weekends. 2 weeks in and 3 friend groups asked me to hang out with them over lunch. One said they saw me sitting alone in McDonald's and felt bad. All 3 I met through going to a school club, mandatory club on Friday afternoon. What do I do, bros? I'm confused as to why people want to hang out with me. I have tried my best to be literally invisible. I listen to music constantly, plus I'm 5'6". What do they see in me that makes them think I want to hang out with this guy? I don't know what to do now. I mean, I was happy being a loner, but I feel I should try to make friends when they literally hand the opportunity on a silver platter. By the way, sorry for the going way too in detail on strange writing style, I'm an autist. I think I'm about to hit it big, bots. On Tinder, match with this chick who lives literally a mile away from me. 7 out of 10 girl who's into the same stuff as me. We go out the next day and she seems alright. After hanging out, she tells me that she's currently seeing someone else and that it didn't feel right for her not to tell me. But that dating is still not off the table because she thought I was cool. Fast forward a week to today. Meet her again and she talks to me about the day she had with this other guy yesterday. For some context, this guy is some depressed sad boy kind of guy. Wouldn't be surprised if he lurked here and is reading this. Start telling me her whole story and how they did some foreplay. Felt like KMS. Then says that during it something awkward happened and how he basically bit her nipple so hard it made her bleed and later had to get it disinfected. She then says that when today she told him, he said he was sorry and then just stopped texting her and refuses to answer her calls. She then asks for my opinion and I start telling her how weird that is and give her some BS advice I know will just ruin the situation and not make them get back to talking with each other. Communication is important. Him not talking about this with you is a massive red flag. Kind of stuff. She agrees and says that if he doesn't start opening up, she'll just move on, which means me. No, my dude, you're already friend-zoned. Just give it up and move on. Because he's been like this for some time. So now I'm pretty much just giving her bad advice hoping this silly boy spurgs out and falls into a depressive episode resulting in her dumping this silly boy. When I win it'll feel godly because other than that, just getting with this chick I'm also avenging a 1,000-year-long fight that happened between the ancient tribes that lived where I live and the ones in the area he lives. Context. He's from Rome and I'm from an area in Italy that had a war against the Romans over women that resulted in a Roman victory. What? Don't go to therapy. Be me. Decide to try therapy since I've been depressed for some time. We talk for a good 20 minutes until she asks if I have insecurities that could be detrimental to my mental health. Tell her I used to be fat but went to the gym to get the body I wanted. She looks at me and says, "So you felt body dysphoria. Anon, have you ever felt like it could be gender dysphoria instead?" Look confused and tell her no. We continue our conversation. We start talking about how I feel as a man and how I feel like I'm being treated. She brings up gender dysphoria again because I was complaining about some issues when you're a man. Just say no again. We continue talking about some issues I feel like are typical for men, like lack of mental support. She bluntly says, "Anon, have you ever felt like if you were a woman you wouldn't have had those issues?" Well, of course, duh. This time I just look at her with disgust cause I feel like she had an agenda to push and tell her no again. Session finishes and I just feel weirded out. It was like during the whole session she was pushing a liberal agenda towards my face and every time she could she would mention gender dysphoria. Never going there again. Anon, hear me out. She was just trying to make your life better, like turn you into a femboy. It's a win-win situation. You get your issues resolved. Anyway guys, if you liked the video make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Bye!